Okay, welcome to Stability Uganda e-learning. My name is Nelson. This is my telephone number and this is our email. That is elearning@shareability.net. So in today's video we shall be looking at we shall be able to look at what we call the sample questions of finding the factors of a number and the greatest common the greatest common factors. Okay, so we are able to solve out these numbers and explain how you come up with our greatest common factors and how you can also get a factor of a number. So here we shall be able now to look at these questions or this activity that was given to us, working out one by one to solve and get the right answer. Okay, so our first question, they are saying find the factors of the numbers below. So our part A, we have 6. They just only want us to find the factors of what? The factors of 6. So let's start with our part A. Let's start with our part A. Let me get a pen here. Okay, our part A. Let's first write solution. Okay, we are writing our solution A. Okay, so that is our solution A, and they want us to find now the factors of what? Factors of 6, which is the same as what? F of what? F of 6. So we said for us to be able to get the factors of 6, we should be able to use our simple method. You try numbers one by one. You say if you multiply 1 times 6, 1 times 6, what do we get? We get our 6. Okay, so that means our 1 is part of the what? Part of the factors. Then we also multiply our 2. If we multiply our 2 times, we try our 2. You say which number can be multiplied by 2, okay, to get 6. So we can try out our what? When we multiply our 3 and multiply our 3 times 6, our 2 times 3, we get our 6. So this simply means we have what we call, we have a 3 here, okay. Then we also have, let me rub this. I write them very well. Okay, let me rub this. Okay, so we are saying that we try out our 2. Which number can be multiplied by 2 to get 6? We said it is a 3, so this simply means we have a 2 and also a 3 are what? Apart. Then we also look at some other numbers. Which number can we multiply and we get 6? Okay, so we also tried our 6, which is 1 times what? 1 times 6. So also that simply means we have been able to get our what? Our factors of 6. So another number was getting the factors of 8. We want to get the factors of what? Factors of 8. Factors of what? This was part B. Our part B, they want us to find the factors of what? Factors of 8. So our factors of 8, we are going to use the same method. What is 1 times 8? We get 8, okay? What is 2 times, which number can be multiplied by 2 to get 8? We have a 4. So this simply means it 2 is part of the factors and also what? A 4. Which other number can we still get to get 8? Our 8, okay? That is 8 times 1. So this simply means we shall have got our factors of what? Factors of 8. Then our next number is going to be 15, okay? 15 factors of what? Factors of 15. Okay, factors of 15 are equal to, we have a 1. Then which number can be multiplied If you try it, which number? If you say 2 times, which number can be multiplied by 2 to get 15? Numbers that can be multiplied by 2 to get 15. Do we have them really? No. Okay, so let's try out a 3. Which number can be multiplied by 3 to get 15? If we say 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 4, 3 times 5, 3 times 5 we get 15. So this simply means we have a 3 and we shall also have a 5. Then also, which other number shall be having our what? Our number 15, okay? So those are the numbers that we shall be using for us to get our numbers, okay? So this simply means that our factors of 15 shall be 1, 3, 5 and 15. Which other number was asked? Okay, the other numbers which was asked. Other numbers, we have a 20. Okay, we have a 20 here and we have a 18. So we are also going to finish up those. We have our 20. Oh, they want the factors of what? Factors of 20. So our factors of 20, we shall have a 1. That is 1 times 20 still remains 20. Then what is 2? Can we try a 2? Yeah. What is a 2? If we say 2 times 10, we get 20. So we have our 2. Which other number can we try? Which other number can we try for us to get our if we try our what? If we try our 3, which other number can multiply by 3? Which other number can multiply by 4? When you say 4 times 2, 4 times 3, 4 times 4, 4 times 5. Yeah, 4 times 5 we get 20, okay? So we shall have these numbers ready with us. Then remember we had our 10 which was here. Then also our 20, okay? So here we shall have solved and get the factors of what? Factors of 20. So now we come also and get the factors of what? The factors of 18. So in these factors of 18, we have a 1. Which number can be multiplied 2 by and we get 18? 9. When you multiply 9, okay, 9 times 2. 9 times 2, we get what? We get 18. So this simply means we shall have our 2 still. Then we can also try out which number can be multiplied by 3 and we get 18. We have a 6. So when you say 3 times 6, we get what? We get 3 times 6, we get 18. So we shall also still have a 3 here. Then remember we talked about 9 and also what? Also 18. So now these are the factors of what? Of our numbers, okay? Those are the what? Those are the factors of what? Of our number that has been given. So we are now able to get the factors of these numbers. So let's see how we can also find out the greatest common what? The greatest common factors of these numbers that we are given. So here we have 12 and what? 12 and 15. 12 and what? 12 and 15. We also have our 18 and what? 18 and what? 18 and 20. We have already worked upon that. Our part A, okay, 12 and 2 and 15. 12 and 15. When you have that, simply means we shall first get our factors of 12. Then we also get our factors of what? Our factors of 15. Okay, so let's get the factors of 12. The numbers that can be multiplied by 12 I mean the number that can be multiplied, and we get what? We get 12, okay? So we are going to try out a 1, because 1 times 12 is 12. We also try 2. When multiply 2 times 6, we get 12, okay? Then we can also try 3 times 4. We get 12. 3 times 4. So that means our 3 and 4. And then our 6 here, our tails, then also 12, okay? So our 15, the one we had already got here, we just come and now bring these factors. We had worked out our 15 here. We had our 1, we had our 3, we had our 5, we also had 15, okay? As factors of what? As factors of 15, okay? So now here we find out the common what? Common factors, okay? So when you get our common factors here, then you can be able to find out the greatest common factor. Let's identify them. We have a 1 here is common. We have a 3 here is common. What other fact is common? Nothing. So our common factors here are going to be 1 and a what? And a 3. Please be able to separate these factors by commas, such that each factor is on its own. Okay? So now, for us to get the greatest common factor, the GCF, we shall be able to get our 3 as our what? As our common factors. Alright, so also when you come to a 20 and 18, we identify the common factors. We have 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We have 4, we have 4, we have 5, we have 5, 10, we have 10. Okay, we have 4 here, have a 4, okay, 5. Also have 5 here, we have, okay, have a 4 here, then, okay, so we can see in our number of 12, okay, I mean 20 and 18, our common factors, we are only having our what? We are only having 1 and 2. So in 1 and 2, our greatest GCF is going to be equal to our 2 is going to be our what? Our greatest common what? Common factor. So for the knowledge of this, now we can be able to at least solve some other examples. We have 8 and 9, we have a 3 and 12. So we can now be able to solve the greatest common factor and also be able to find out the common factors in a given numbers. Alright, so for here we seem to end our topic, and we shall be able to continue from there. As far as greatest common factors are concerned, we shall also still bring out the prime factorization, the lowest common factors, which is still the same, and we shall be able to solve a lot in the next video. So for this, I do say thank you very much. God bless you. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment for us to do the best of your will. Stay blessed. See you in the next lesson.